Good evening, everybody. It's July 7th, 2021, and we're going to take a look at what Bitcoin is doing, and the answer is nothing productive whatsoever still. So I'm going to go ahead and take off a few of these possibilities, I think, and maybe try to consolidate it here. So the yellow path was supposed to be what the bullish case was going to be, right? So the 1 here, the 2 here, and then making parentheses A, B, C up for this 3, which should have pressed into this red box. That has not happened. It's just chopping around here, and you really cannot make out any decent anything, honestly, from this price action. I mean, if we zoom in here, this held the support zone as expected from this move and had a nice reaction from it, but we failed to make a new high there, and then we failed to make a new low, so it bounced back up, and then we failed to make a new high, and so it's bounced back down. We are now getting a little bit lower than this low, which is bad. Underneath this low at 32.7 is still like the particularly bad point. Although that being said, it would be very like Bitcoin to just mess around and kind of real quick go down and then shoot back up. So at this point in time, I don't have a strong conviction either way. But I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to get rid of this. I really don't even think that, I'm going to leave that red box there just for now, but if we focus just on the red count in here and the orange Fibonacci extension here I've got from here to here up to here as the micro. If this was going to be a bearish move down, I was saying this is the parentheses 1 here, parentheses 2 here, and we should be making that parentheses 3 down. This kind of reaction in here, it could be the 1, 2 of that move still, but with how choppy it is, it's possible that even in the bearish scenario, we're only going to get like an ABC. So instead of a 1 and a 2, maybe that's just an A and a B. Another one, so that could be like A, B, and C down to 32 would be the ideal for that 1-0 extension. So let's real quick just place basically anywhere between the 618 and the 1236 is where C's go. So I'm going to place a support box. I'm going to make it like a pale green because it's kind of a last chance for the bulls to hold. And let's see if it did that. If it did that, we'd have to say that 3 had already completed here, and then this is 4 down. This is really ugly. It's really not pretty. So anyway, I'm going to leave that for now, but I'm just saying that this is possible to still hold, like basically anywhere above 31. So 32.7 is our first warning sign, like that's bad news. Below 31.1 is really bad news, and we should see then a strong press down more into the actually probably anywhere between the 1382 and the 1618, somewhere in there. And then change this to a different color. Got too many lines. This 4 could come up as high as this potentially, maybe to the 1, and then 5 could come down here to the 2. So we could make our way down to 28.5 again with that, or an extension down even further into the 26s. That color's still not good. So I think basically what we need to look for is be very cautious, kind of stop out of leverage positions if you have any, if it goes below 32.7, and then not really the time to do anything in this area. If it breaks 31.1 and comes down a little further and ducks under 30 again, I would expect at some point here, maybe it progresses downwards a little bit, maybe extends further, something like that. But after this wave is complete, we should get a little dead cat bounce, potentially up into this region, this 31 to 32 region, depending on how far down 3 goes. And that would potentially be a place to short as a scalp for this fifth move, this fifth wave down. But that would be the only thing I'd be willing to do. And like I said, that kind of depends on 2 key things, breaking 32.7 and then 31.1. So at the moment, neither scenario is active. Like I said, we were still kind of waiting on these 2 blue lines, one of them to break, and neither one has. The other thing in the bulls' favor is on the technicals. We've got the RSI super duper low again on the hourly anyway, and we've got the PPO bottoming out once again. So there's absolutely, the argument can be made that neither one of these is going to continue to play out, and we're just going to continue ranging. I mean, we can just bounce back and forth between these for a while as some alts keep popping off, because some of the alts are showing some promise right now. That's the other thing that I think that the bulls have in their favor, or at least for sideways consolidation has in its favor, is that the altcoin charts in general are looking pretty decent right now. So we'll just have to wait and see which one of these breaks first. So all right, that is a 7-minute video tonight. I'm getting longer instead of shorter. Sorry about that. All right, I'm signing off. Good night.